I have a Kia EV6 and I love driving an electric car. But let me tell you, the most annoying thing about driving an electric car is the access to chargers. Like, we have a home charger, but it's slow. Takes a long time to charge up your car. So sometimes when you're out and about, just like you would need to stop and get gas, I need to stop and charge up. But there are only like 2 fast chargers in Knoxville, and 90% of the time, at least half of them are not working. And so it's incredibly inconvenient. And Dusty Muskie won't let us charge at his networks, so that really limits where we can charge. So today I went out of my way to charge, got there, 6 out of 8 chargers were not working. The 2 that were only accepting payments through the app, when normally you can just, like, there's a card reader there, you can just swipe and go, or Apple Pay and go. So I had to download the app, create an account, add money to my account, and then charge that way. And of course I didn't add enough money to my account because I didn't know how much it was going to cost to charge up, so I didn't get a full charge. I will also say that the way that these chargers work, they're on the side of a one-way street, so you're supposed to pull in at an angle, but then when you do that, sometimes the chargers don't reach around to the side where your charging port is, so that's difficult. And so then once I had done that, I had to back out because the charger I pulled into wasn't working, go around the block, come back, wait for someone who was just hanging out. He wasn't charging anymore. Just had to wait for this elderly gentleman to decide that it was time for him to leave. So I sat there in the middle of the road waiting on him to leave. He finally leaves. And so I'm thinking, well, I don't want to, there's only a cord on the left side of the car at this particular spot. That was the only one working. And my port is on the other side of the car. So I decided to back in. So I pull out, back in on a one-way street. And then the nose of the car was like hanging out in the street. So then as people were passing by, I was getting evil looks. People were giving me nasty looks because the nose of my car was hanging out in the street and people had to go around that. It's been a day.